The flashpoint for many of the mass cancellations that have occurred in the last 48 hours begins with an NBA basketball player named Rudy Gobert. ONR's Jason Doyle continues our coverage with a fallout from his visit to Oklahoma.
The game tonight has been postponed.
On Wednesday night, Oklahoma became the center of national attention because of COVID-19.
We quickly received a presumptive positive test result at about 6:45 last evening, just a few minutes before the game with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
2 hours later, the NBA suspended the season until further notice. In response to the test, a public health team was dispatched to Chesapeake Energy Arena. 58 specimens were taken. Rudy Gobert had company. Utah Jazz teammate Donovan Mitchell also tested positive. The day before, Mitchell practiced at Del City High School, coming in contact with 4 to 5 people.
So the interaction that we're talking about is for an individual that, in consulting with Utah Jazz team officials, is still not experiencing any symptoms of illness. So there is not a risk for prior interactions, because that individual remains asymptomatic.
Those who made contact with Mitchell are self-monitoring. Public health officials say Thunder fans at Chesapeake Arena on Wednesday should not be worried.
You are not at risk. If there are concerns, we encourage individuals to contact their health care provider or local health department for guidance.
The Oklahoma City Thunder also reassuring fans, saying in part, "We ask all fans for their patience as we work through this situation and know that our goal is to assure you that you will never have to pay for a ticket for a game that was not played. We will continue to work closely with the NBA as it determines the details of the future of this season." In Tulsa, the first COVID-19 case in Oklahoma has made a full recovery. And on Friday, Tulsa Mayor G.T. Bynum announced a hiring and travel freeze for all city employees.
We don't know how widespread it's going to become in Tulsa, but we want to prepare for the worst case scenario so that we're ready if it should come to that.
Tulsa's mayor believes public health officials in Oklahoma are handling the situation properly.
I understand that the limited number of tests that we as a state can do in a day, and I'm relying on our public health leaders who have spent their careers preparing for this type of situation to have the right protocols in place.
The Oklahoma Insurance Department is helping insurance companies prepare as well.
We want to know that they've got reinsurance in place and to cover them to make sure that they'll stay solvent, and we're just making sure they're prepared to deal with a vast number of claims that could start coming in.
However, consumers should take the time to review their policies.
To talk to their insurance carriers and, review their policies, make sure that they're covered, and then just talk to their carriers. And if they have any issues getting responses from the carriers, they can always contact the insurance department.
For help, consumers can go to the insurance department's website or call their assistance line at 1-800-522-0071. Many college and university classes will be held online for 2 weeks after spring break. And some students try to bring a little levity to the situation because spring break is on their minds.
Yes, I'm excited. I haven't seen my family in a few weeks just because I've been busy with school and other activities.
Kelly believes she can handle going online for classes after the break is over.
I have done online before, so it's not like I'm not prepared. I mean, it did come as a shock.
As far as the threat of catching the respiratory illness,
I mean, it's serious, but I think if your immune system can handle it, then you should be okay without too many complications. So far, the mortality rate is low from what I can see.
Jason Doyle, the Oklahoma News Report.